Hi guys, 14 Prime here, back with another video review, and today we're looking at the Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Victorion, the entire combiner. Now, as we did with the Metasaur, we're going to look at the box here because it's way too big, and if you hear background noise, I am sorry, this is in the kitchen, next to the laundry room and living room. But here's the box. It has a nice picture of it right there, all in there, and shows each of the members right there. Victorion fan built. You got Transformers in the top. You get it there. Has the Autobot symbol, and then it shows each of them there. The side here, there's really nothing to look at. Then Combiner Wars. And then a picture of Victorion, like so. And then look up here, and you get a whole picture of the toy. And you get this bio which says, with a will to survive, forged in the unstable environment of the Sea of Rust, the Rust Renegades combine to form Victorion, a relentless, resourceful combiner who always finds a way to bring down her targets. And you see each of the limbs and where they go and how they look combined. And you see them again here. Sorry for the glare. But, I'll show off the poster next, but that's it for the box, so let's go to the poster. And here's the poster, guys. See Victorion right there, holding her sword. See right there, and then Combiner Wars Victorion. Then here's the Metasaur poster. So I can only show an image last time, and once again, sorry for the glare. It sadly happens, but yeah. That's the poster. So now let's go to the figure. And here is Victorion herself. And I already have them combined because we all pretty much know how to combine them. It's not very hard. Come on, people. But anyway, here she is. And of course she's like super big for my setup, so I'm gonna try to get a full shot. You can see the mirror and whatnot. Yep. There we go. She does have the new feet, which make her taller than the rest of the combiners. Just put that back there. Let me just bring in Defensor here. And you can see she's taller than Defensor for sure. And just because I recently got it, here's how she stacks up with the hands and feet. They'd stand. My Silverbolt has issues with standing. And they're actually, the feet make him a bit bigger. But I mean, not that much. So I mean, if you have all the hands and feet, she pretty much scales, she's just a bit shorter. Which I mean, usually Hasbro has that with females, so in a way, I guess that's a bit fine. But here she is. Let's get a close up on that awesome head sculpt. Just look at that. It's great. She does have her giant sword, which I can't remember if I actually showed how to do this in my last review. So I'm going to show it now. Which I like this because... Man, get out of her hand. Let me just take off her entire hand. I'm going to get to the hands later on. But like, I like how each individual weapon actually becomes a bigger weapon instead of taking the other weapons and just... This is what I do. I rubber band them and I put them in a drawer. But... Let me uncombine the sword. You can show all the weapons. Alright, so what you gotta do is you gotta take the Helicopter Twins swords. Take this, make sure it's facing this way. Where these are. There. And these two tabs will tab into here. Both sides. Then you have to take the dead end mold weapon. And there are tabs on both sides and a peg that'll go into there. You push that in. Then you take this weapon from the breakdown mold and you take that right there and slide into this hole, and then that tab and tab it in there. Slide it in, tab it in, and then you have the giant sword, which she can, in this arm she can hold. Even though it's awkward having her hold it, you can kind of hold it in this arm. It does... The weight is weird, though. But, I mean, how she holds it is she, I'm just going to take the hand off and show you. The hand has a peg right there, instead of actually holding it, which means she kind of can, if you really try, but not very well. But you're supposed to tap it into there, which looks really weird, but hey. Let's put down the sword for now. Boop. And, does look pretty nice. I do like the helicopters as the legs, which isn't a bit messed up. Which I think these make her be able to fly. I remember reading something about she's like the only combiner that can fly or something. I could be wrong. I probably am, since Victorion is Victorion. But I mean, he's made of jets. Come on, he has to be able to fly. You can't tell me he can't fly. But of course the issue with these is, like, especially with this one, the other one's pretty much fine, but the hands, they're nice. Let me grab a hand foot. But from how it's molded, the hands are a lot smaller. And if you have, but with the hand feet, this gap was pretty much completely covered by a hand foot. But since the hand, if I can grab it, it's going away. But since the hand is smaller, this gigantic gap is here. And I mean, there isn't really one over here. I mean, a little bit right there, but not overly bad like this side. That's why I kind of keep that arm down and no one's allowed to see it. Anyway, articulation. Head rotated full 360, and it's all the ball joints, so we can kind of move around a little bit. Each arm, you gotta hold this in. Each arm can rotate full 360. Legs, forward that much, back that much, go in and out. Hopefully not on tab. They can bend at the knees. You can get that back. They can kind of rotate. And since the new feet, they can foot pivot, ankle tilt. There's a lot of good stuff going on here. So you can get some pretty darn cool poses. See if I can zoom this camera out again. Sorry for shaky camera. You can get some nice split poses. This is the wobbly part of this review. And she can wield her sword. Even though whenever she has her legs split and all, it's a bit more difficult for her to hold the sword. Especially with this hand. You like get it caught on something maybe. Yeah, there we go. But I mean, overall, she's still awesome. I like this Rainbow Combiner. I mean, sure, she's basically just a bunch of guys with a bit of remolding. But I mean, this entire line is nothing but repaint, so what were you guys gonna expect? Just have her like that. How about that? With the sword all. Yeah. End this video like this. If I can. If I can. Going slightly handheld. Sorry people, combiners are not easy to review. I'm glad this is like probably the last combiner. I don't know, if I get G2 Bruticus, I'm definitely reviewing that, but I mean, if not, this will probably be the last combiner on this channel. Well, I don't know, Computron, you're coming out, so. Too many combiners. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So, if you would like one of your own, they are sadly not at primetoys.net as of this recording, but I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check out the website. And that's pretty much all I have to say. So please be sure to check out my channel for video reviews, and please don't forget to subscribe. It's 14th Prime, signing out. I know, I forgot one crucial thing that everyone's gonna hate me for. Here's the card. Right there. I hope you're all happy.